All right, guys, what is going on? This is your boy Tig, and you welcome to another episode of the Side Chat. Um, Hoping everybody's having a good night, as we're gonna be talking about some usual topics tonight. This time we have, some stuff to talk about. So, welcome Facebook, welcome YouTube, and welcome Tempo FM. Glad to have you guys with us. So let me double check here. Mr. Tripp, are you there?
Oh yes, I'm right here, and huh, it was a beautiful night, but right now it's getting a little hot in here.
Oh, it's gonna get hotter than that. We got some good topics for you guys tonight, of course. So with that said, um, uh, like I said, we got stuff to talk about. We really do, which is funny on its own, of course. But one of those, uh, so we're gonna go through some topics that we find that are very pleasing tonight. Again, just sorry for a little thing. I'm just seeing a little hiccup with some of the bit rate. So hopefully, again, if you guys want to catch any of the this podcast or the podcast that ever had a problem with the internet or whatever, because where we at right now, where I'm at broadcasting, I have a storm, so just give you a heads up. But I always re-upload it on Project Open Mic on YouTube, as you can see in the bottom scroll across Project Open Mic on YouTube. If you want to get a backup of or should I say, the replay of what's going on. But with that said, let's get the show started. Let's roll that what do you call it? That beautiful bean footage, Mr. Tripp.
Oh yes.
All right, like I said, we got some good topics to talk about tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our conversation. Let me put my mug up first. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation with Project Open Mic episode 8 last night, as we talked about Kamala Harris, and also like I said, the simple sense of how things are going through. I mean, I've gotten some people to email me and call me about some of the things that we saw that we showed off last night, and I get that. As we as last night, yeah, it was some stuff that was infuriating, of course, but I try to be as even tilted as I can. And let me help people out there to learn. Everybody's biased, so don't let anybody say, "Oh, it's unbiased." No, there's no such thing as that. Okay, you want to say it, you got to say it objectively. On everybody's biased. Okay, just is what it is.
Yeah, even me.
No, we all are. So I'm not gonna pretend, and I don't like to insult people's intelligence. Hey, you get what you get from me. I try to be straight with anybody. I'm a straight shooter. That's why I'm trying to get this other little video on the Project Open my YouTube channel, straight with no chaser. Just getting it straight up. It is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show last night, because it was, again, with little difficulties showed you. But I think it was, like I said, I put a little together stuff that people could enjoy. So, like I said, let me get my fellow Tripster up here. All right. How you doing this good evening, sir?
Well, I'm just trying to sit back and enjoy the wonderful ride that the media would love to entertain us. My goodness. If you
Uh,
if you try not to get mad, it certainly is entertaining indeed.
oh
Especially
yeah,
some screw-ups.
yes. So we're gonna talk about Kamala Harris a little bit, but I had to laugh because I had to laugh. You are correct. The media is a weird thing, because I was at work and I was listening to NPR. again, I listen to all sides because I want to make sure I get all my stuff. I can't preach something that I don't do myself. I don't like listening to CNN, but I still gotta listen to them. That's why you saw a video from CNN last night. Like, I do stuff like that because I want to make sure I gotta desystematize what information I'm getting because everything is spin now.
To hear it from the horse's mouth,
Yeah,
and multiple horses' mouth, mind you.
exactly. So the funny part that I'm laughing about is I was listening to NPR and they were they were listening to the President Trump his conference, and he was talking about where he's like where he's going to give his expected speech, and he said it might be the White House or it might be at Gettysburg. And the reporters, a couple females and the reporters said, why would he do that? Why would he do that? That is where his side lost. And they're laughing and they keep on going. And I'm like, they did not say what I think they said, right? Why would he speak at Gettysburg? Because his side lost? The Confederates who lost. The Democrats was lost. He's thinking because they say he keeps on supporting Confederates, but he's a Republican. Did they not understand? And I'm like, NPR, are you not going to correct your journalists for saying this nonsense on the radio?
Oh no!
Wow.
Why would they?
I'm like, that's why I said they don't know. These people don't know the history. Have you read the Gettysburg Address? Maybe that will help you. Jeez,
maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's weird how that works out like that. So let's get into the story at hand. So me and Trip, we've been talking back and forth, and we weren't surprised that it was Kamala Harris that got. I wasn't surprised. I was laughing when you remember when I was talking to you. And I got the news. I was laughing.
I was like, "Whoa, what's going on with him?" I'm like, "Yo, chap, you better tell me this jest that you just heard." To find out, Kamala Harris, VP. I'm like, wait. Did you just say VP with Kamala Harris? That doesn't make any sense. Had to look it up for myself.
Of course, yeah, you have, because remember, you have, it's just weird that you had so much people they could have choose again. It wasn't Biden who chose this; it was the party.
Biden. Yes, definitely.
This is not This was not Biden doing this.
Heck, even if it was Biden that chose Kamala Harris, I think he chose it out of ignorance, or
because remember,
he didn't even know what he was voting for.
I don't know, because remember, she was the one saying. She's the one who went on stage and said, "I was that little girl, and all you're a racist and all this stuff, and now you want to be in a ticket with the racists." You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up.
That is one bleeding 180 right there. He was like, "Hold up, wait a minute,
something ain't right." Exactly. Oh my goodness, it is crazy to see how these people work. And of course, remember, we're doing all this because of police reform and everything, and then you choose a person who was a top cop in California. I don't get it. Whatever. It's weird. So you choose. So the party choose a woman of color to be the vice president pick. Because they said we need more women of color, even though the Democrats themselves didn't choose to be president. But then, again, in Seattle, you had a black female police chief, and you guys got rid of her because that's not what you wanted, even though you shouted, "We want people of color to be in charge."
But hey, some Black Lives Matter. Right, Don Lemon?
Donna Lemon. Oh man. that organization is just getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And I would think they would be smart enough to see after people go to their page and see what they as their creed and what they stand for. You would think if I was me, I was like, oh crap, let me change this whole thing. Nope, they ain't changed nothing. Which is wow, y'all really believe in that nonsense.
Very brazen.
They're brazen and they're stupid. And I played a video last night of the Chicago, the Black Lives Matter Chicago when she was there talking all that nonsense. I'm like, this is reparations. Really? Stealing stuff is reparations, little girl?
Thank you. You just took it right out of my mouth because I'm like, a little girl is now a store. Seriously?
Well, no, she's the lead. Basically, she's the leader. This little young girl don't know nothing about nothing. Is the leader for Black Lives Matter in Chicago and saying the most craziest things.
Oh, that type of girl. Okay.
Yeah, the one. You didn't want. Yeah, I played a clip of the Black Lives Matter girl speaking about saying that stealing from these stores and everything is reparations.
You know what? Saying that. Okay, little Missy. What about the other little girl that got stolen by these BLMs?
Or shot.
Yeah, or shot. Yeah, thank you. So what about her?
I don't know. They don't work. You gotta steal just to get your clothes and put food. Just like the stupid thing that AOC said, people robbing people because they can't afford bread. I'm like, you know what? You deserve to be in that state where you win. You deserve to be in that state. And you know what? Y'all re-choose her again. So hey, it is what it is.
Apparently, she's doing something that you people actually like, or should I say, enjoy.
Yeah, running people away, making taxes go up, and you're not getting stuff.
Making taxes go up, and the taxes are befallen on to all of you who stayed right there.
Yep, and funny enough, again, as I showed last night, the Blasio has the boy that is he's literally. So let me I was talking to a friend who's a veteran. And he said, in the situation he's going through, I'm not calling names, but the situation he's going through, he said he'd rather be homeless or whatever. I'm like, ain't that? I said that's sad because in New York, it best to be that way because taxpayers of New York are paying $2.2 million per night to put homeless people, drug offenders, sex offenders, all that stuff in upscale 4-5-star hotels. Damn, I gotta be homeless because if that's what I gotta do to get to be in a 5-star hotel and I ain't gotta do nothing, but a taxpayer gotta do that. That's crazy.
Yes,
that's crazy.
I'm like, wow, the homeless are living better than me. Now isn't that something?
And they get and the thing about it is most of those guys, they're still getting their drugs. Hell, there are videos of this, which I'm not gonna show here because of YouTube and everything. There are videos of guys masturbating in front of their hotels on the street. Yeah.
Say what?
Yep. There are videos of it. I saw it. I was like, what the?
Okay, you know what? California?
Oh, no. California got them beat still. California still got them beat. I remember last year there was a story in the parking lot of Denny's, 2 homeless people was having sex right there in the parking lot. Homeless woman and homeless man were having sex right there, butt naked in the parking lot. I'm like, in broad daylight. I'm like, you know what? Ugh.
What?
And that was, trust me, those are the bodies you do not want to see.
It wouldn't be very disrespectful to call them dogs because that's what
it's your call. It's your call. I don't, it is how it works out like that. But yep. Is that crazy?
Let me rephrase that. Those couple, and I'm using that very loosely. Uh, they should not be mad to be called dogs or animals.
I got you.
See? That's by choice.
Uh True. That is true. But hey, that's what's going on with that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. How that works out. These people are doing this craziness. But
Now, now going back to Kamala Harris being
mm-hmm.
VP slash running mate for Biden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Biden was like probably remembered that time that he got cussed by
That's what I'm
by
saying.
her, and he was
In the
like,
debate,
oh
yeah.
yeah, so he was like, oh well, if this broad had the galls to cuss me out on that debate, I'm gonna make her my running mate because she would call my BS.
I doubt again, I don't think he clicked. It was a party that picked it.
No, I don't
I,
think. Yeah,
it
I
was,
don't think so.
I think just like how Hillary Clinton was supposed to win 2016, they bred Kamala Harris to be that. And I just love how they're like, oh, this black female, blah blah blah. I'm like, she literally called herself an Indian American. She didn't never call herself black until now. Weird how that works.
Yes.
You're very choosy on how you use your words, ain't it, lady? Just like Bernie Sanders, 2016, millionaires and
Yes.
billionaires. And then after he became a millionaire, we need to get rid of the billionaires. I'm like, oh wait, we're up to the millions, Mr. Bernie Sanders. Oh, because you're rich too, and you became a millionaire,
You know,
and you got your $2.5 million and your 3 houses. Wow.
whew. But I find it rather ironically funny that
Mhm.
Kamala Harris herself, she's basically mixed. So you would think, as a politician, which she has in spades, although not very good, not a very good one, but you would think that she would play up that race card. But for some reason, she omits one race over the other, and I'm like, Miss Harris or Mrs. Harris, either way. But aren't you just basically telling me that you're being racist to yourself, or say to your parents?
Got you. Yeah.
My goodness. And that was something so easy that she could play it on, and she still effed it up.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Again, Sha, so just look at sorry for the mouse moving around because again, this is a one-man show here. Trip is in a different country helping out and whatever. Just letting you know. I'm just looking at and the mouse is basically because I'm looking at it. So we have two
Yes.
people. Like I said, I'm an honest person. I'm hoping again, guys. If you're on Facebook, share the video or say, hey, check this out. This conversation starter. Same thing for you on YouTube and of course Tempo FM. Huh? Come on, guys, work with a brother. But anyway, so basically, you have two people watching on YouTube. Just being honest. Two people watching on Facebook right now, just to be totally honest, and 630 people watching on Tempo FM. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And I think like usual, we're gonna do the chat at the end. Mostly go with Tempo FM because there's more people who are live, that. So I'll go with that. And I know tonight we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have some crazy. We're gonna have some top topics. That's the best way I could say this. We're gonna have some topics.
Oh, that's putting it mildly.
Eh, we're gonna have it mildly, but it is. We're gonna have it mildly, but we're gonna be honest about it. So let's go into what we're gonna say right now. Going right now of I want to play this. It's 7 minutes, but I want to play this because of what. Because again, I try my best to do as much research as I can. Some of the research is very, very simple. And this video, I searched for this video because of what happened. Now, again, to be honest about things, I am not a fan of a man named Sean King. Not a fan. I don't like it. It's weird that a white man pretending to be black, and he's getting people hurt too, which I don't like that at all. Now with the virus, how that works out. Yes. I wonder if I could see it. I don't think I could see it as clear as I had on my thing. Because I played this, I basically read this. Basically, I'm gonna sum it up. You will go back to episode 9 last night and check out. You will see what I was reading. Basically, it was some tweets. So the tweets was this: Sean King back in 2018 said that the two people who he's 99% sure that he's not gonna vote for is Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Then he said the reason I'm not going to vote for Kamala Harris because a good friend of a good friend of his got locked up, and of course got locked up without no evidence, and spent 7 years in jail, and he got freed out. Okay, because there was no evidence, and Kamala Harris was the reason for that. I'm like, oh, okay. Wow, that's I get that. Then of course, 2 nights ago when Kamala Harris became VP, he said, I am so proud to have a black. I was like, oh, shut up, hypocrite.
What?
I know, right? That's basically. I should have the thing with the. I should have the thing. What? That's basically what I should have from the minion saying that. So I said, you know what? Let me see. I don't trust Sean King as much as I can, but he said this person got locked up. Let me go find out about this person and hear his story. So, I did a little digging, a little research, for you to find that, and I found this story. So, I'm gonna be playing some audio here, and we're gonna comment on the audio. This is from Vice News. This is the person who got locked up, and let's hear his story.
They were gonna charge me for Sales murder. I never talked to no detective, no police officer, no DA, nobody.
Just arrested and then charged.
Arrested and charged, that's it.
Was the first time you saw Kamala Harris in person the day that the verdict was issued?
She showed up at the 2 most pivotal times in this first trial, and me being convicted and me being sentenced. She wanted to be present for a celebration of a conviction.
That's what it felt like, celebration?
A celebration, that's what it felt like. The reactions I get when I tell people my story is, they say it's the worst nightmare. It's the closest thing to dying.
Jamal, I'm gonna read you
And sadly, we got now the sad part about this too. With this is we have other district attorneys in different counties right now, from Chicago to Georgia to Alabama to, of course, Portland and everything. The DAs, because that's what Kamala Harris was, also now they're going the opposite way because Kim Foxx is laying out people. New York, they're laying out criminals.
Let me go back to Sean King. Sean King, that tweet you made just after Kamala Harris became running mate, what in the bleeding hell were you thinking?
Of course, man.
I'm just asking that because that tweet sounded like you just stabbed your homeboy in the back.
That's the way I look at it as. I said, dang. They said bros before, but this was this ain't no bro. No, it was not. Oh man. Yep. Oh, let's continue.
A quote real quick. The job of a progressive prosecutor is to look out for those overlooked, to speak up for those whose voice.
I'm starting to hate that word. I'm thinking that word progressive stupid. We need progress. Not every progress is good. I'll tell you that right now. Not every progress is good. Everybody thinks that, we could. No. As we could see now that they're trying to force math to be 2 + 2 = 5 and 1 + 1 = 3. It's not stupid.
I'm sorry. Where's the decimals in those two numbers before the sum? If there's no decimals, then it's a full number. Don't do it.
Well, like I said, this is what's going on in the world today now. So I talked about that, of course, in the show last night. I talked about that, so you guys could check that out because I went through all of that. So, but let's continue with the video.
Voices aren't being heard. To see and address the causes of crime, not just their consequences, and to shine a light on the inequality and unfairness that lead to injustice. It is to recognize that not everyone needs punishment, that what many need, quite obviously, is help. Kamala Harris wrote that in her book, The Truth We Hold. Does that sound consistent with the kind of with the brand of justice that you saw administered by offices that she was running?
It definitely sounds like Kamala Harris right now as a senator. But at the time of her being the head district attorney of San Francisco, that is almost polar opposite of what I felt and what our community felt in San Francisco.
So Jamal, where are we?
Right now we are in Sunnydale Projects, where I was born and raised at. Now, this isn't a place that you'll want to bring outsiders into, and a place that they don't want to go. This ain't a place that feels comfortable. It feels like you might get robbed, you might get shot.
The police were keeping files on you and your brothers and other people who were living in Sunnydale from a very young age.
They already had me labeled because I'm in this community as a potential gang member, potential killer, potential drug dealer. You gotta wake up to the fact that, things are set up against us.
There is a conspiracy.
Yes.
It happened to you.
Exactly.
It's proven in court.
Now, I want to say something right here. Okay? And I'm the young man that he's richer than me. Hell, he got money because what happened, you'll hear the rest part of the story. But the thing that killed me about it is that, they set you up to be in what?
A potential killer.
No, but he says set up against, one. And this, because what we're going to talk about this with Cardi later on. Just because you look a certain way doesn't mean that you're that. I get that. That is true. But why even pretend? Why have the big old tattoo down your neck and all? And again, some of these guys try to pretend to be gangsters. You might have not been that, but you were being phony and presenting yourself as that.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's the presentation.
Exactly. I'm not going to present myself to be that. If you live in a neighborhood like that, as you just stated, you're in a neighborhood was already bad. Now,
either find a way to get out.
Well, yeah, and I could say that coming from when I moved to St. Thomas and I lived, my mom, we live Estate Thomas, we live up, but we used to go to housing. Still never had to do stuff, look stuff, wear stuff, whatever. Have a run through housing, because people try to do stuff to me when I was young. And I still remember guys try to beat me up for some nonsense. It was not even my fault, but lucky for me, I have this thing in my head. Whew, thank God, I out-tricked them. I think it was like 7 guys chasing after me because of, and it literally is going to be talking about this. I'm saying it right now because we're going to talk about it later on, because this homeboy's girlfriend, they think his homeboy's girlfriend was with me. I'm like, what? What?
Oh,
dude, I don't mean, no. One, no. Look, I am again. Look at my face. I'm not the most handsomest man out there. I know I'm ugly, but I'll be dang if you think I'm gonna be go hitting that chick. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Look, not good looking.
she
And the
was
reason
that ugly, eh?
she wasn't that ugly. She wasn't that ugly. She's a pretty girl, but here's the problem. There's a thing about women who I like natural women. Sorry, I just do. I don't like all
Oh,
that crap people do. Was you gonna see some good examples in
oh,
later on?
oh. So this girl is literally the definition of a doll.
Basically, and I'm not attracted to that nonsense. That's just ugly to me because I never understand.
Synthetic.
Yes, I'm not whatever. But like I said, I out tricked them and I made it through and whatever. That's cool because I had to run for a long time. Thank God back then I'm I'm not in shape now because I'm older. But man, back then of course I was young, lean and thin, boy. Whoo! And I
You
ran
were
some.
you were doing the Olympic march.
Yep. But my point is in this, like, yeah. Again, I'm not blaming the young man for that. I'm just saying, seeing what he's seen on him, he has the tattoo all down his neck and all this stuff. Like,
You're not helping yourself.
exactly. I'm not saying, and again, he should not be, as we saw that he was falsely accused. But I don't like, and this is mostly true black women that say this nonsense that kills me. Oh, I don't judge nobody. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Everybody judges everybody, okay? So stop that. One and two, I always love when they're like, oh, only God could judge me. No, no. A judge could judge you.
Exactly.
Okay, if he could judge me, he could judge you. Or if you're in a contest, another judge could judge you.
Yeah, but you know what? Even with that sentence that only God can judge me. I'm sorry, girl, but if you've actually read that great book,
But
you know that sentence is not true.
But you know what's funny? They always say that after they do some evil stuff.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, I slept with my best girl's man. But only God could judge me. What?
What? What the?
Exactly. Oh my God, let's continue.
Absolutely. Places like this have been developed for predominantly African American people to not be able to succeed beyond it.
Okay. Places were developed like this. That's why y'all call it projects or the trap house and all that stuff. Give it all these fancy names so y'all feel like you whatever.
Now they call it the projects. Forgive me for asking, but that's basically a word that's telling me that the place is not finished.
Basically, in most cases.
And I'm wondering why it's not finished, or who's the culprit who's not finishing this.
I know, right? But no, I get that. But let's talk about, like I said, the situation, how that works out. It's set up for African Americans, and you know who set that up? It starts with a D. Just saying.
To the E, to the M, to the you know the rest.
Yeah, because again, Sister Sherzad Ali said when they were starting to do affordable housing, she went down to Florida to help, to see if she could help women. And then when it said that women and kids could be here, but the baby daddies can't be in the house, fathers can't be in the house. She's like, oh no, I can't mess with that. I can't miss that. So they was already setting up to break up the family union. No. Sister Shirazi, no, it was confession. It was a confession from the people who set up the housing. Yeah, and that's what it is. There are no single look. I'm not saying this like I'm talking about in this. What I'm saying in generalization because I don't have 100% proof on this, but statistically, there are no single fathers that live in the projects with a kid.
Nope.
that the government pay for everything. No, but there are a lot of single moms who have government paying for everything. So, and they choose that situation. So you choose to be in that situation. It's up to you to get out.
Exactly.
I came from a certain spot to where I'm at right now, but working hard, education, everything else. Again, I didn't get here because of my devilish good looks, which I don't have none. I have devil part maybe, but I don't have none. But I had to work hard to get where I'm at. I could do certain things, travel the world again. If I could go back in time and talk to the younger me, I would slap my own self. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You're flying all over the world. You performing in front of millions of people. You had to, shout out to the Temple FM people. Yeah, you did a show that was the radio show with Radio T3 that was listened by 9.3 million people. Wow, like I would have never ever thought that, dude. But anyway, let's keep on going though.
Yeah. What did you know about Kamala Harris? What did you know about San Francisco having a black DA?
Nobody in the hood ever worried or focused on the DA position in general, but people did focus on it just a tad bit, that it was black, and feeling like, okay, this black lady in office, Kamala Harris, she was gonna understand where we come from, and have more of a sympathetic way of prosecuting people that come from our communities.
Okay, I gotta stop it right there. See, and this is why I said this is why people try to say.
Is this the whole mentality of the let let the whole brethren come together?
That thinking is what caused a lot of problems because everybody think that all black people think the same. We just monolithic part thinking group think. No, we're not.
No, this community is not like China. Well, in some circumstances, but not all of it.
Unlike Joe Biden, when he said black people don't have diversity in thought, we do, which is kind of condescending.
My goodness!
But he said unlike few people who are black, the Latinos have diversity. They have different ways of thinking. I'm like, wow, another slap down to black people.
Exactly. I was like that. Now, Mr. Biden, now that is very belittling.
Yeah, well, that is. But my point is saying of how he said it right there, we don't think the same. We don't. And she never grew up like you. So it was kind of crazy to think because she's black, she knows where I'm coming from. No.
I was about to say, you mean to tell me Chris Rock lives like those thugs out there? I don't think so.
No, I get it. That's what I'm thinking. So Kamala Harris grew up. Her father became a doctor. Her mother, of course, was a doctor too. Her mother went to Yale, Quebec. Like she had a different lifestyle. She never lived that life. She pretended it on the Breakfast Club, but that's another thing.
That's the even bigger difference. Because at least with Chris Rock and heck, even Ice Cube, at least they came out. They kind of came out from similar hoods. Yeah. Kamala Harris, no leading way.
Nope.
And you say that there's no oh crap! Now I forgot the word.
I got you.
There's no difference between them. Wow. Mr. Biden, where did you come from? And if they have something good there that you're smoking, I think I need to have some.
Stop. Oh Lord. But that is crazy to think like that. Really, that's the problem, and that's why a lot of people look down at whatever because they think we're monolithic. We think the same. Look, one of the people I talked to, a good buddy of mine, he called him SK. He's from St. Kitts. I'm from Nevis. we grew up different lifestyle. Even though we right beside each island is about a 15-minute boat ride between the islands, but we still live a different life, and we think differently. So
Have
that
different experience.
exactly. So that is crazy. But they think I was like I said, they always look down at us and say these crazy stuff. It's crazy. But again, digress. Let's continue.
Who have been plagued with no opportunities.
I'll stop you again right there. They're playing with opportunities, and right now you're not a lot of black people in certain situations right now are not helping themselves by destroying their own stores and everything. For when the company's like, oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna build in this neighborhood.
So yeah.
Plagued by opportunities, you're right, and some of it's caused by the same people. Not all, some, and it's messed up. And right now, what's going on right now? That's what's happening.
Yep.
This is Hunter's point, where these different projects and communities used to really war with each other.
Jamal, in July 2007, what's going on in your life at that point?
I had recently just came off of I Love New York, and also that's when my friend Sel Kuka got killed.
More than a year goes by, and no one's been arrested in the case. You hadn't even been questioned.
Haven't even been questioned, no. The police was still, trying to get a conviction by all means necessary. When I was arrested for it, the community knew I didn't do it. And it was here we go again. See, this is why we don't trust, law enforcement, because it gets to a point where somebody who didn't do something goes to jail for it. I don't have no history of crime.
And I'll say to what you just said right there, that is true. That's where the police do got to step up. That's where we need reform. That part, I agree on. That's the part where we do need a reform, not defund, reform. But that does break down the trust between the people and the police. That I agree with that 100% right there.
What's up, boy? I have a history of being around in the community, but that doesn't mean that I'm a suspect. I'm like, oh man, I'll be out within 72 hours. They're gonna figure this out. They're gonna clear this up.
And then when you found out what the evidence was that they supposedly had you on, there wasn't much there. Can you describe what it was?
They had a woman saying that she seen me kill Sel. The second witness that they had really wasn't a witness at all. She said anything that the police officers wanted her to say, and they said that her recollection of the events was extremely credible. So that's what ultimately got the arrest warrant.
The District Attorney of San Francisco, Kamala Harris, appeared in the courtroom during your trial twice.
Yeah, the two times that Kamala Harris showed up to my trial was when I got convicted, and also when they laid down the sentencing.
When you saw her on the day that the verdict was handed down, did you take that as a bad sign?
It felt to me that she was well aware about my case, and she was there to set her presence, almost take pride in getting a conviction. When I put in my appeal, the people that's fighting against my appeal to keep the conviction is the Attorney General office. I learned it reading, their reply to my appeal, and you see Kamala Harris' name at the bottom. And now it's starting to feel a little personal.
When you win the $13.1 million, it's a massive settlement. Did you feel like that was enough?
There's not an amount that could get back those 7 years. 6.5 years that I spent in prison. But instead of me coming home feeling like I was a victim, I wanted to prove that I'm a survivor, and I will not let my story go unheard. I'm not necessarily saying I'm looking for an apology, but some acknowledgement from her that she could have messed up will be, of course, that'd be huge. You could have made some mistakes. You could have missed some things. For me, it was a big miss. I had life in prison. I've met people in prison that was wrongfully convicted. I want my story to be out to provoke reform ultimately. Beyond that, I want to be able to be who I want to be. I'm an actor, you know, I'm a musician, I'm a father. I'm more than this person that was framed. I'm more than this person that was wrongfully convicted.
And like I said, mad respects to the young man. And I hope he got $13.1 million. I hope you do goodness with that money, sir. That's all I go for.
Yes.
That's all I can hope for. I hope that you're doing goodness with your money.
You use it wisely.
Exactly. But there you go. That's so eyewitness. So unlike how the mainstream news people do, I go find these. It's easy to find these things. Just like I did a story again last night with the what was it? With the judge in Philadelphia saying about Trump needs to provide evidence about mail fraud. I'm like, wait a minute, I just did a video about that.
What? There was news about it. Heck, there was even news about mail-in voting fraud since the last election.
Yeah,
and even before that.
And before that too, because the problem is, and people, like I said, what people need to understand is this. Yes, Hillary won the popular vote. People will say, "Oh, she won the popular vote by 3 million." She won it by 1 million. 2 million was fraudulent because of how California has their rules on how to vote. 2 million people, 2 million illegals voted. You're not a citizen. You ain't supposed to vote. I digress. How that rules work, but we don't have a system because we don't want voters ID to figure out so people can vote once, which is a good thing, but they say that's racist to black people. And then remember Trip? Let's not forget we found what fake voter IDs from China to where was it? Was it in Seattle? 20,000.
Yes, it was in Seattle.
20,000. You can't make this stuff up, people.
Nope.
No. And of course, I literally, and as I stated before, I just did a video about that. Judge, let me go to this judge. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Judge convicted and pleaded to change in votes for bribes.
Admission of guilt.
And then you have 4 people in New Jersey who did the exact same, who were board members who did the exact same thing. And it happened in New York, in Carolina, on the Republican side, and it happened in California. So my point, and again, both sides I don't want it at all on no sides. I want people's vote to count. And of course, I showed a video of New York of local news CBS proving it can happen.
How bad it goes on. It's like what?
So wow,
what happened? It was like, oh wait, what happened to my mail-in voting? It was like, they're not here yet. When are they gonna get here? Probably 3 days if you're lucky. Maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
And then when he said what he's doing, it miraculously all the stuff appeared. Oh my goodness! You gotta be kidding me. You can you write a better script than that nonsense?
Nope, you can't.
Oh Lord. Shout outs to Ken and Tessa. I think they're listening to it. And again, hey, if you like what you're hearing, I send a link to you. Send a link to join in if you want to join in. And same thing for you, Tessa. So we're gonna switch it up to now something that I would love to have a female input on this one, but I couldn't get nobody in this time. But I get it. We're gonna go into Miss Cardi B and talk about this new song that's taking over the world. Ugh. Let's take it over the world. So of course, there's this song that Cardi B came out called WAP, and it means something.
Wait. It just say WAP, as in WAP.
It explain is it means wet a p. I
I
think you
can,
can fill. I think you can fill out the
yeah,
rest.
I can figure out what that P might stands for.
Exactly, and that's the name
When
of
you
the
know,
song.
yeah, when you know what the W is.
Well, wet.
Yeah. You know what? I think now I'm begging the question. What does the B stands for Cardi B? You know what? I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Yes. Now I'll state this. I did a video on this already on this channel. You should go and check out. Which is funny that that video never got copy strike. It's weird, even though I played songs from two artists. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue. Not gonna argue. Anyway,
Well,
so
don't give him any chances.
I know, right? So look, Cardi again. She came up. She got opportunities. She got lucky, and she's a recording artist. Good for her. That right there for her grime, even though some of the grinding was very, very deceiving, just as much as there's dudes who do this too. I don't care if you're a female or dude. If you're gonna be robbing, cheating, ruling, selling drugs to get to that point, that's immoral to me, and I'm not down with that, no matter what. I might not be
Wow.
a super mega music star, but I got my awards by not doing stuff like that. Using opportunities that was availed to me, yes. Being lucky, yes. But I didn't rob nobody. I didn't stick up nobody. I didn't do none of that stuff. I'm not down with that side of the culture that people want to portray. You work hard, pretending that you gain a guy to want to have sex with you and then drug him and rob him. Yeah, okay. Again, I'm not signing up for the guys who do stupid stuff too. Okay,
But that's empowerment.
that is okay. She got lucky. How many other women did what she did and got caught and got killed? You messed with the wrong dude.
Good question.
Your life is over. Your
And
life is over.
and there's no do-overs.
Oh no. Not at all. But like I said, let's talk about it. So she came with this song. I have no problem with the song being what it is. First of all, stripper turned rapper. Am I surprised by the song? No, I am not. I'm not surprised at the song. If this was a song that was on her album and she had something different, okay. But the problem I have with this is not a song that's like a hidden track, whatever, like that. It was not a hidden track, not a hidden track. I mean like a track on a song, whatever. But this is your big hit song. And not only are they promoting this thing, again, funny, I got copyright strike and I got blocked on one of my live stream because of talking about certain things. I'm gonna keep it clean. It wasn't cursing because I was talking about certain groups. I got blocked and you saw that, right? You remember what I talked about Trip?
Oh yes, I remember.
But this super suggested song and everything, and then you could also listen to the unedited version as well through Vimeo, through YouTube. That's no problem.
Hold on, you mean to tell me that there is no
Oh, there is.
any age restriction or something like that?
Oh, I bet you there is. I'm not gonna deny it.
There is. All right.
I know there is, but you go to YouTube's terms and services, and you read about the sexual innuendos and all the stuff that they have in that thing.
And that completely break it.
This violates it. That right there violates it for sure. But
Cardi B violates YouTube? Oh no!
And for people who have said that, I gotta give it up to Ken because he talked about this a little bit again. And people say, "Oh, we should get it." Well, what about the guys like the R. Kellys and all that stuff? I didn't like when R. Kelly did it either. I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm speaking for me. I was not a part of that nonsense.
You know what? I might as well go with my joke even further. I bet YouTube is actually feeling the way how Cardi B stole that man's.
Oh boy! You know what? Stop. Stop. You're right.
Right.
You're right. But no, I'm just saying I never was that. I mean, yeah, there's songs from R. Kelly I did like. Don't get me wrong, but they would like happy people. This is your birthday, like the song, like certain songs. Yeah, some of his raunchier stuff. Yeah, not really, not that. And again, let's not. And as Chris Rock would say, it's funny because some women would say that, and I'm like, wait a minute. As Chris Rock said though, but who was dancing to those songs? Women. The Uncle Lukes and all that stuff, women was dancing to the songs. The reason guys dance, because guys don't want to dance. They dance because women wanted to dance, because they wanted to bump and grind on the floor. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest about it, okay?
Yeah, yes, that is so true.
Because I can tell you right now,
Especially those type of songs.
There's no guy I know right now, to be 100% honest. I'm not even gonna lie with anybody. 100% honest. Any guy that I know right now, they're not playing Cardi B in their car. They're not paying Megan Thee Stallion. They're not even paying Nicki Minaj. Respect to them, they got more rap skills. I would give Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion more rap skills than I have. I'm lame. Okay, so lame ugly dude right here. But I will. I know, but still, I don't look for them to be like, nah, no. Now again, so, some of the artists that I have on my label who are female that don't have to seduce themselves to being over sexual, those girls can rap. Elias can rap. Baby Blue can rap. Lady T can rap. Hell, let's go back to the original. Okay, I used to like because here's the funny part about this. Let's just put it up. The first person who tried to really push this out, because the Queen Latifahs, the MC Lights, Left Eye, all those people, those girls, yeah, they were killing it. And I liked that. TLC was my jam. I used to love to listen to Left Eye rap. But here's the thing, though. The girl who was doing the thought in the first was Lil' Kim, and I gotta give it the first song, I forgot the name of the song. I Love You. That one I did like. I'm not gonna deny it. I was young. I liked it. And after that, I really fought out of Lil' Kim's because I was like, nah, not really.
Hey, we were young back then, naive. Hormones were starting.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's like one of her songs that I like. I like. Other than that, I never really got into Lil' Kim like that. And the reason why, and the reason was the reason why that stopped, because there was another female artist that came and stopped her thottery from getting higher, which was Lauryn Hill. She could sing, she could rap. Oh man. Love Lauryn Hill. Miseducation Lauryn Hill is still one of my favorite rap albums out there. My first album I ever bought, my first CD I've ever bought, I still have it to this day, is Lauryn Hill, and with it's basically the Fugees, the score. The first CD I ever bought in my life was that. I played that to death because that CD was funny. And the first person who started the rapping was Miss Lauryn Hill with "How many mics do you rip on the daily? Many manu." I say many. I get mad, frustrated around thinking about all this. Oh man, all the reasons. Oh, and if you go and here's the funny part. Go to look at the lyrics of that song. Literally, Lauryn Hill is talking about what's going on right now. That is, it's like, wow. Wow.
Now that's what I call, she definitely had the foresight.
Yep. She did. How many mics do I rip on the daily? Many manu. I said, and of course we got, you had a rapper and you had a singer with, Killing Me Softly. Oh my God, the score was that. And when she said she's coming out with a solo album, I was like, I was there, dude. I was like, I gotta get this album, which I do. Again, I respect female artists. Like I said, to a different degree. Here's one right here I'm showing right now. Janelle Monáe. This album, fire. To me. All the other stuff, not so much. And it's funny how your first album in most cases are the best ones anyway. Before you get caught up in Hollywood or in the music game and then start going a certain route. You know what I mean?
And that by that time, let's see, what's that saying again? You start to taking out like a machine.
Yes. And you know what was funny out of that? Lauryn Hill was the first black female artist to had a Billboard #1 chart. Congrats to her. So, Lauryn Hill, that was back what, in 1996, 97, in that area around there, somewhere like that? No, I think it was 99. But anyway, from then. And again, the song that she got that chart was Doo-Wop. Girl, you know you better watch out. Some guys, and again, she flipped it and she's like, guys, you know you, like, she was equal on it. That's what I liked about the song. And oh man, video was great. Song was good. Teaching lessons from both sides. Both sides. But as again, I have respect for whatever. But from her, the second artist to get the second female artist, rap artist, to ever get that level again was Cardi B. Cardi B. So we didn't get like a left eye. We didn't get like something that could get in the middle of all that stuff. Nope. We went from something that was nice, little wholesome, little whatever, to I'm gonna kill you, red bottom shoes, being all this, stripper hole, all this stuff. And that kind of shows where the situation went, how certain people went a certain way. Now, I agree with Miss Tessa. Like I said, I was given this album by Miss Janelle by herself, and I love this album. And they got a couple songs outside of that, but her latest few albums I'm not a fan of because of certain things. I won't go through that. Is she a beautiful, Janelle Monáe is a beautiful person? Yes. I liked that she was being different. She was being something else. But then Janelle Monáe came out and said, men should stop misogynistic, stop talking about male rappers, that let's have female rappers talk. Okay, then female rappers are talking about the same thing as men. That's the problem I had with Janelle when I did a video about that. But she is a talented person, and that's what I said. I'm not knocking their talent. It's just the time we're in right now. You know?
I hear you on that.
So that's why I wanna oops, I keep on doing the wrong thing here. My bad. So I wanna things. Now this is weird. I went to blast and this came up. I literally didn't pick, I was just picking this. So the song is just, to me, like, again, I don't know guys no guys said, wow, bumping Cardi B in their car saying, dude, this you gotta fight. No, I've never seen it. And I don't know the guys who are doing it. Missy Elliott, yeah, I've that happen. Again, I've seen other artists but this is not the kind of music, whatever. Mostly white people and black females listen to this song. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's just what it is. But the thing about it is they're forcing this into becoming mainstream. That's the problem I kind of have with this. I don't like it when the guys are doing all the thugging and gun blasting and all that stuff, and that's forced to say, hey, that's why I put up that the video you saw earlier when the guy was saying that's what they set this up for us to fail. No, you can break out of the matrix. You can break out of that loop. You can break out of it.
You can, I'm like, you can either stay as the bunny and run after the carrot, or you leave the park.
Yeah.
Or you leave the woodlands.
Yep. So let's get this. Let's whatever. So Cardi B laughs off Republican hating on WAP. Okay. Cardi B is completely unfazed by the criticism she received by Republicans for hating her song. Funny thing, I like how they always, this was said, they got to make it about politics all the time. So it is what it is. Because I know a lot of people. I'm not a Republican. I could tell you, I got a problem with the dang song. And thanking them for the free promotion. Yeah, it's promotion. Everybody, sometimes people say about any promotion, black publicity, like sometimes it's just bad. Sometimes it's just bad. The singer sat down. What singer? You don't. Whatever. The singer sat down with ID to discuss the controversies and boycott WAP. Her launching her OnlyFans. I don't. You know what? Whatever.
Really?
Launching her OnlyFans account. Once a stripper, well, again, it's always gonna be a stripper. So hey, what am I to say? And detail her $100,000 she spent on her film, music video during the pandemic. Yeah, because they said that she spent the money to test all the people them again for what if they're young they already no problem unless they have some. Well, depending where you get them, they might have some diabetes or some another comorbidity. In regards to the Republicans coming after her, again, there's not only Republicans. There are a lot of people who are not Republicans coming after saying that what you song being promoted is crazy.
Look at how they spin, or she spins the narrative.
I get you. I have been really surprised by the reaction, honestly. Are you really?
You don't say.
Boy, y'all for nothing. Cardi admits, I knew it was going to have a big impact. Yeah, I'll agree with her with that. Not the way with it.
Okay, big impact. What kind of impact?
She thinks it's positive, so that's good for her. I don't, whatever. I guess because it's because of me and Meg. But funny enough, me and Meg, she got shot 2 weeks ago. She got shot in the foot. Funny how that world works, ain't it?
Wow.
I want to get the money without getting shot, people. That's just the way I look at life. But that's me. But I didn't know it was going to be a controversial. Yes, it was. You know it's going to be, unless you know, I'm going to be nice. I never expected that.
What's her track record? What's her track record?
Thank you. Thank you.
This is not the first time.
Thank you. You pointed out obvious. Thank you, Tripp, sir. Mr. Tripp. You're correct. Mr. Tripp, you are correct, sir. I never expected that. Conservatives and Republicans are going to be talking about the song. Yeah, because this song is something that is not morally whatever. But hey, people do what they gotta do, so it is what it is. Again, my problem is not that, like I said again, my problem is not that the song exists. The problem is that that's the song that you're pushing out, and not only you, but out of the mainstream USA Today, all these guys are putting their stuff out there. I'm like, oh great, yeah, that's crazy.
What I found ironically funny is that you're pushing for having respect for the ladies and all of that, and this song that you've made is definitely bringing out the opposite of what you're asking, or should I say, demand.
It's women empowerment, as you say, women empowerment. Okay.
Yes.
Making women empower while showing that all you're worthy is just your JJ. Let's be nice here. I'm like, that's all you're worth, your JJ. I don't care about that. That's gonna get just like men's gonna get softened or whatever. So with a woman, so made a difference. Can you bring something? Because I remember we watched that video where it's like, when they were like, what did it bring to the table? I am the table. Well, that's a crappy table. I don't want that. Move away. Yeah. Move away. I don't want that. That's bad wood. You got termites in it. No, I don't want you. I am the table. I am the table. Can you come with something more than just being the table? But I go with I digress from that. We're going to talk about this song. I didn't think the song was a vulgar. Who wrote this?
Are you serious?
I didn't think the song was as vulgar as they said it was. You literally said, I've listened to the words. I know that's not vulgar. And you,
Like,
wow, your ears are different from my ears. You get desensitized to the words, all right?
like the title of the song says it. Oh wait, no wonder it's abbreviated.
Yeah, but the words itself, the words are in the song, her lyrics.
Yeah.
I want you to I want to put that blah so you could tickle that thing all the way back in my throat. Yeah, okay, all right. That's not vulgar. No.
So wait, you mean to tell me that you've lived through it, that this is totally normal.
Got you. I didn't think the song was as vulgar as they say it was, you know? I'm used to it. You're desensitized to it. That's what I just said. I'm such a freak that I didn't think it would be a big. Please, you're not that stupid. You're not that stupid.
She just admitted.
You're not that stupid. No, I don't. She's playing it up because she ain't that stupid. She's not at the top of the. She's not. She, you know, the forest ain't full of trees, but she got trees in the forest. Okay.
That's right.
I didn't think that it would be a big deal. I didn't think people would think it was so out of this world. Okay. See the picture? Yeah, it wasn't so out of this world. That's a still from the video. Jeez. Cardi said none of it gets to her. She added, that's a lie, because she's always ranting on her stuff. It gets to her.
That's
a lie.
What the bleeding hell did I just see?
That's one of the clips. That's one of the screenshots from the video.
And you tell me that? No, that's the. Okay, it seems like we have to call Cardi B an alien, and I don't mean as an immigrant. No.
Oh my God! I know, right? Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get back to the. She said none of it gets to her. Like I said, I already done do that. It doesn't make me angry. Again, I've seen your tirades, Cardi. It does. It gets on your skin. They keep talking about the numbers keep going up. And they keep talking and the numbers going up. That's true. At the end of the day, whatever they're saying, the numbers speaks for themselves. And that's true because half of the people, like that's another thing about YouTube, because you have all these reaction videos and stuff like that. That's the only reason it gets up there, because they do that stuff. It's just,
feeding the machine.
Well, again, attention is a drug. Attention is a drug. And there's a lot of women out there who will, and what Cardi's doing to so many, and a lot of these young girls, they will do anything to seek that attention, even doing things that will morally hurt them. She also speaks about why she opened her OnlyFans. Oh, really? Well, let me listen to this.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Cardi said, I created an OnlyFans because people are stuck at home, but also just because I wanted to be on an app where I could talk only and specifically to my fans. Yeah, forcing them to pay to do that.
I hope it's only about her talking. You know what?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Remember, sad to say, she ain't hiding nothing. I've seen her butt naked because there's videos on the net of when she was stripping.
Oh boy!
You ain't hiding the back. You ain't hiding the goodies.
Yeah.
You ain't give me that veil of intrigue. But like, oh, I wonder.
That surprise. But to be honest, I was about to say, yeah, probably during her talking, she might, pull something else.
Nah, let's keep it clean as best as we can.
I always said pull something else. I didn't went any further.
I got you. She explained there are certain times Okay, a lot of times, actually, when I just want to talk to my fans, okay, my people. I don't want to give live. I don't want to go live on Instagram or say my opinions on social media. When did that ever stop you? Please, you're protected, my dear. People like me who say anything, oh well, but you're protected. So let's not play that. Social media because people twist it and spin it. They're always gonna twist it and spin it. There are certain things I want OnlyFans to see. Yeah, you gotta pay her to see it. You know, I want to be more open about my insecurities. Oh, that's a great thing to do. That's a great thing to do.
That's ironic because you are already open with everything else.
And your insecurities, you already told you already know you have those, and that's the best thing to do. Tell that to the world. That's a great thing to do. You have a husband, somewhat. Why don't you tell him and y'all talk it out, like have a nice conversation? That's what it's supposed to be. Why your fans need to, because you're looking for you're looking for yes men and girls. That's what you're doing. What makes me happy and what makes me sad? What makes me extreme? I want to be extremely transparent. Again, you was on live when you told the world how you get some of the money by robbing people and drugging men. How transparent
can you get? Yes. How transparent can you be after that?
And I'm not even talking about my body. Oh really?
Oh really?
Well, just my life. I feel.
I was like, at least we're on the same page.
I know, right? I know, right? I feel like not everybody deserves to see it. You were a stripper. You can look. Not everybody needs to see it, right? Yeah, that. No, okay, all right, whatever. Oh, the thinking sometimes. The thinking.
You know what? I thought Kamala Harris and Joe Biden was bad, but man, contradictory statement of the year.
Well, not really, because Kamala Harris is following Cardi B. Because remember, she became powerful by doing what now? Willie Brown? Google it.
Oh yeah. We're having some party together.
Yep. A man named James Bradley, who is running for Congress, wrote Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are what happens when children are raised without God and without a strong father figure. Can't argue with that. Their new song, WAP, which I accidentally heard, made me want to pour holy water on my ears. I felt sorry for the future girls if this is their role model. That is true. I agree with you, sir, on that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I definitely can't argue.
Yeah. Because, like I said, Apple is promoting this nonsense. Strong, whatever, all that stuff. Men are fearful because of a strong female. Is like, say it with Amber Rose. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not showing your body's not being strong. It's not. Some weird reason people think that. I don't know why.
Now, unless you're in some sort of muscle competition, but I'm not seeing you doing that.
Basically,
I'm not seeing you doing that.
Yeah. Basically. So that's good. So but here's the thing. This is what, and this is, so you're saying you don't, and let's look at what, okay, let's look. Like I said, Cardi B, pretty, his, whatever. I am not attracted to her. I guess she would never be attracted to my ugly ass, but I'm not attracted to her because I don't like the fake stuff, fake titties, all that other stuff. Natural is my thing. Just saying.
Hey,
just saying.
I don't even care if you don't have breasts.
Well, I like the way God made you. That's just the way I look at it. Like it.
Natural.
Exactly. Anyway, so let's see. Let us hear what this. Let's hear. I'm happy I found a bleeped version of this. Thank you. I found a bleep version of this. Not the song. I'm not playing the song. I'm not playing the song. I'm talking about this is the ad that plays on Apple TV and all this stuff, which is crazy.
Oh, come on, man. That's censoring.
Whatever.
Sorry.
This is I will let you play the ad of what's played on Apple TV and all that, so that the mainstream is pushing. Let me see if I could get that. Okay. Now, I'll leave it alone. I ain't gonna say that right now. I'm not. I'm gonna leave it alone. Listen to the ad.
I feel like being like sexual and shit, like I don't see nothing wrong with that because baby, I got 3 kids, and I mean I got these kids from and f***ing. At the end of the day, me being a hoe, like these people say, like honestly, I liberate a lot of hoes. You feel me? When I hear Cardi.
Hi there.
What now? You liberated a lot of.
Wait. She's liberating a lot of
hoes.
Oh, so, I thought she said holes. So I was like confused for a moment then.
Oh, really? Oh my God. She said hoes. So let me get it straight. I'm liberating sexually women who have been. Wow.
Do you know what? I'm hoping it's like she was busting some sort of sex trafficking or something like that. I'm hoping it's that.
Come on,
because that shit doesn't sound right.
No, it's not. It's not. But let me finish the video.
And what kind of hair does she?
Leave it alone.
Never mind.
That's why you think I left it alone too. It's not the hair. It's a lot of stuff that I'm like nowhere attracted to.
That was the first thing that popped up, but never mind.
Again, yeah, let's go.
Hear Cardi talk about popping some. Me and my is with it. Like that liberate us because.
That liberates you, really? They liberate you to be a whore? Wow.
It's like you self-respect as hoes, cause how y'all got self-respect? Like, I don't think y'all got self-respect like that. Cause first of all, you supposed to tax these. That's self-respect.
What does that make? Oh God. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Does every 2 sentence has to come out with explicitive
Of course. And you literally just defy self-respect. You basically went against what you said the self-respect is. And again, we gotta tax these. Okay, all right. Be no hoe to attack these guys. Again, guys, see what it is, because I've said it again. If you're a young dude, unless it's your wife, do not ever put a value on the JJ. Don't, because I'm gonna show you when you do that what happens. Oh boy. But let me finish out the rest of it, because she said, listen to Cardi B make her feel all that nonsense and stuff. Let me rewind a little bit.
How y'all got self-respect? Like, I don't think y'all got self-respect like that. Cause first of all, you supposed to tax these. That's self-respect.
How is that self-respect?
You feel me? Like, it make me feel liberated. Like, I love crossing boundaries. Cause guess what? Scared money don't make no money. If you gonna be scared to get that money, you gonna be scared to be yourself and say this who I am, then you ain't gonna get that coin like that.
Facts.
Oh my God. It's nonsense. Facts. No, it's not. Not facts. Not facts. And I got a problem with this. Okay. Not attractive. I'm not gonna say. I'm sorry. It is not attractive to me. Again, she would not find me attractive. But I accept my ugliness. See, when you put your value of your P as your value, that's all your value is. And if you feel attracted, because she said she had 3 kids from sucking and whatever. Okay. You married to a guy, you had a guy, is it the same guy? What? What? And looks fade, my dear. Unless you go do all the fake stuff, which we've seen. That stuff
Which
for your
makes it
chest.
even worse when you fade.
Oh, and that thing in your chest. Oh, that's just no. And
I thought that was bruises. I digress.
no, it's not. And look at her nails and Cardi's nails.
Oh boy.
I was one time I was going to work and I saw this woman reversing out. I told you the story. Reversing out of her driveway, had these long nails, reversed out of the driveway. And I'm like I said, I grow nails quickly. My sister has long nails too, not like those. But reverse out of this driveway, and I was like, okay, I let her out, like, come on out. It took her almost like 3-4 minutes. So because she went back, forward. I'm like, she has enough space to move. Is she all right? Is something? What the heck? And she drive past me. She couldn't grab the wheel because she had the nails. So she was like, "This. If this is the steering wheel, she would drive it like that." I'm like, what would happen if you slip or whatever? You can't grab something. Oh my God, you would cause an accident.
Excuse me. Fox Media. I think we have a new casting for Wolverine.
Well, it's owned by Disney now, so come on.
Oh, right.
It's Disney now. But I never understand it, and I don't like women like that because I'm like, ain't no way you clean your ass good. Sorry, no freaking way.
What you couldn't say bum bum.
Whatever. The only yeast I want is in my pastries, okay, and my bread. Nothing else. Ugh. Yeah. Crazy. Just crazy. But I want to play something as well for you, because when you have that, you have 3 kids, ain't got nothing to show for it. That person, what she just said makes no sense, and it wouldn't, and that's not self-esteem. That's the sad thing about this. Why I see a lot of young girls, they have very low self-esteem, and they do some really crazy things. And to seek for that attention, they do the craziest things to seek that attention. And because men are simple creatures, I'm not gonna deny it. We are simple creatures.
Oh, yes.
We turn around, it's like a breast. Holy crap! But the problem that's going on right now is back in the 90s. Yeah, hell, back in the 80s, you had to, if you wanted for you youngins out there, homeboy had to go into the CS catalog to find some stuff. As Robert Williams said, you had imagination back then because you had to do that.
Yeah, on top of that, we had to look for it like treasure. Had to work for that, baby.
Yep. That's why a lot of these magazines are falling apart. Sports Illustrated this shit is falling so much because now they're putting a lot of that politics in there again, which is, you put it in there, you're surprised. No. 1 and 2, like I said, why would I'll give this quick story. I have only ever gone into I do not see the reason for a strip club. Men are simple creatures. I'm not defending men because that's what it is. I only could do me. But me, I never understand the reason for a strip club. Have I been in a strip club? Yes. I was tricked to get in there. And the funny thing about it, I was tricked not by men, by a female.
How ironic.
She's like, and people are like, how can you get tricked to go in there? Well, I was dating a person who I thought, and again, I'm not against the person for that. That's a good thing, but I just, very smart, very whatever. Then I was like, come to this place. I'm like, all right, well, come at this time of night. That's crazy. Is this what I think it is? And I went there and I was like, yeah, why am I not surprised? And I was in there, and I remember in there because one of the girls came and she's like, you want to dance and stuff? I said, no, I'm all right.
No, I'm all right.
I'm good. Oh, but you know what? No, I'm all right. I don't see the sense of going to a strip club, get all hot and bothered and horny, which is where that guys do that.
And you can't do anything. Just sit there.
Unless you have money. Because remember in Chris Rock's old song, "There's no sex in the champagne room." Yeah, right. You have that money though, you could get sex in the champagne room, please. But yeah, why would I get hot and bothered and then I can't do nothing about it? I got a girl rub it up on me. Sure, no, that's a waste of money in my opinion. Okay,
or
that is a waste of money.
are you that kind of person that you're so easy to have a tickle your fancy that what?
We're human beings, Trip, and I can't say that something differently than others, and that's why I say that. For me, I don't see that as something. So that's weird to me. I never understand strip club. I don't want. It's like me being diabetes, and I'm looking at the cake. I'm like, oh man, I'm just looking at the cake. I can't eat it. Nah, no, it's bad for you. Why would you do that?
Take it away from me! No, take it off my sight! Ah!
So let's go to the reason why I say that, because it creates this hollowness, because the only thing people look at these women like that is for their sexual organs. That's it. And it's not men who objectify you. It's you who objectified yourself. Okay? As again, if I walk down the street with a police uniform, hell, if I walk with a police uniform in Portland, I get my ass whooped right now. Cause they're gonna think I'm a cop.
Yep.
They'll beat the crap out of me. So
If I just have to wear a 3-piece suit, they might think I'm a detective. No.
I'm just saying that regard. But that's me doing that. You objectify yourself, ladies. I'm sorry. Do not that. I never understand a lot of men objectify women as you objectify yourself. If you walking down the street in a what do you call it?
The red dress.
No, not red dress. No. If you walk down the street in basically a nun outfit or whatever, most guys would think you're a nun.
Oh yes, the opposite of a red dress.
Yeah. So if you walk around in scrubs, would think you're a nurse. If you walk around looking like a whore, would think you a whore. And this is why I say that, and this is where you get to this right now, which I'm gonna play. Hopefully, I don't have the whatever gets thing, but I want to play this. Another Harris. Funny, we got a bunch of Harrises tonight. So Tiny Harris and her daughter just got pregnant, and let's listen to what she has to say.
Just got pregnant.
Obviously, people say you have a baby. Are you going to get married? What is your take on that? Do you want to get married?
You know what? I'm actually not. My mom always was like, you need to stop saying that. But I feel like at my age, I don't really
24
want to get married right now. Like, I feel like that's an even bigger commitment. I don't know. I hate to say like it's an even bigger commitment than a baby to me, but getting married just seems like so much. Like, so right now, that's not really what I would like to do. I feel like my boyfriend is more into like the whole married topic, but I've told him like, I just don't know about that yet. So yeah, like that's my mom is always like, girl, you have to, if your man is talking about marriage, you need to be like, yeah, like, and I'm just like, I just don't feel that way right now, baby. Maybe down the line, that'll be, I feel like, okay, yeah, I want to get married.
So having a baby is getting married is a bigger commitment than having a baby.
Are you sick? Oh my goodness!
And her boyfriend wants to marry her, which is a good thing. Funny thing about that is though, her value is weird because her boyfriend has two other kids by two different other women.
Oh no!
So it's funny how that works out. And then after a while, Teddy came on and said, "Yeah, girl, you could do what you gotta do. You because I was Ti's third baby mama, and you could be his third baby mama and be successful. Tiny, you cheated on Ti. Ti maybe cheated on you too, and also you're not successful because you know what? That's that whole confusion. That's drama. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Y'all can keep that kind of drama for sure.
Why? Why are you making the same bleeding mistake?
You're proud to be a third baby mama? What?
Eh, Don't
Let's
the word
and let's
the
see.
word baby mama.
Stupid.
What?
You're stupid. And the dumb part about it is, the dumb part about this is this. You're proud to be a baby mama. You think marriage is more of a more commitment. Okay, here's the thing. Having a baby, that affects your body, that affects your hormones. You could die from it.
Other having a baby, that is a commitment.
But if you have a divorce, you get married, and in the law, in the rules in America right now, where women get 99% of the custody and everything goes towards them. Okay, 97%. That's the last number I checked in 2018. How divorces work out. So that's in your favor, but the kid, no. It's the reason why like I said I never want to have a kid until I'm married. And again, who said that
The
she's
both
gonna
of
marry?
us.
Who says she's gonna marry the boyfriend? Maybe the boyfriend will get another girl pregnant, and she gonna feel another way. Because look at Fortune, look at Future, 7 baby mamas, and Sierra thought she could change him,
Nope.
and when she couldn't change him, and she got lucky. She found Russell Wilson and got herself her husband. Good for you, Sierra. Still, but I didn't like that. Even though I'm not a fan of Future, I didn't like that you try to take his kid away from him by saying that he does weed and drugs and all that stuff. You knew that before you even dated him and had sex with him, but that's his fault, not your fault. Don't like that nonsense. And they always say, "Oh," and I was laughing. It was like, "Men are the problem." Wait, hold up. I got a question to Tommy Lowen and all that stuff. Example, Future. Example, her boyfriend. 3 women, 7 women went with one guy. How that one guy makes all men bad? Does it make more women go towards one? More polarity to a single shows the generality towards the women's side. Just logic speaking. Just logically speaking. I would never want that for my daughter. I want my daughter to do way better than I can.
Yes.
And stuff. If I ever get a daughter, nope. I'll make sure. I'll make sure. That's one of the reasons. Any women I've dated in the past, all the women I've dated, from ex fiance and everything, natural hair. Why? Because I think you're beautiful way God attended to you, and I like what and I was like, it's so hard to take care of and all that stuff. Okay, I get it. I've seen it. I have a sister. I'm around a lot of women. Funny, most of my family members, they do their hair natural too. But going to spend 100,000, spending the same amount of money, just like people like, oh, you got to eat healthy. Yeah, you got to pay to eat healthy. You got to pay to take care of the time and get the time. It's your body. But I digress from that. Like I said, you have your thing. That's the way I look at it. But every woman I've dated had a natural hair, from natural hair to dreads, because I wanted them to, because I want my daughter to look at their mother and say, hey, because I've seen so many young girls who have that emptiness because they feel like they're not being loved and everything. One, with not being the father around, and 2, seeing that, hey, why am I here there for my mom? I gotta go this, because I still remember my little cousin said she had to do. I forgot the words exactly, but she's 8 years old, and she had to go get her. She got to get her hair straight. Something she said, And we were like, me and my aunt, which is her grandmother, was like, what? She said, yeah, my friends call it. She's 80 years old. My friends call it getting weave. I'm like,
Oh my
what?
gosh.
80 years old at 10. What? Okay. And again, ladies, it's your money. You want to put in your head, put it in your head. Okay. If each to your own. Yes, it is. Like I said, natural to me is just more beautiful. Again, this is my opinions. Love it or hate it, just letting you know. But guys, you hear all these women, right? All they think is their sexuality. Cardi B, oh, that's all they think of sex, because in that song, Cardi B said something that in that song, she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm gonna tell you how I got this ring. You don't cook, you don't clean. Yeah, I don't want you.
Yeah,
I do not want you. If that's all you gonna give me, shoo, 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 shoo.
that's like a one night
Oh,
stand.
are you mixing up with all this goodness? That goodness ain't worth that much. You can't cook and you can't clean? No. Heck no. So if I'm sick in bed, I'm like, okay, give me some chicken soup. Oh, I can't cook now. I'm gonna go get some cam. And for people out there, because I am gonna create a new channel on YouTube called T3 Life. That's what we're calling out reviews and cooking and stuff. I do home cooking. I cook my own food from fish to other stuff. So you'll see that on that channel as well too when I created that one. You'll see reviews of electronics and anything that I review. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, you see me cook food. You see me last year. I cook. People saw me on Facebook Live cooking Thanksgiving for me and my niece and my niece's daughter. Me, my sister, my niece's daughter. How to do macaroni pie from scratch, cranberry sauce from scratch, turkey, all that stuff. I fixed all that stuff right there
Now
live.
that's the good stuff.
Yeah, I don't cook, so I would do that. But cooking clean, nah. But so you just again, you put value on your sexuality. That's it. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I tell you how I got this ring. What do you expect? But this works both ways. This works ways, ladies. Don't put value on that. And as a famous YouTuber said that I like to, don't be males. Don't be dick thinking. Because when you dick think, you do something stupid like this.
Exactly.
From the sports, Seattle Seahawks cut Kaheem Saran after he was caught trying to sneak a woman into the team hotel. He reportedly attempted to disguise her as a player. Okay, homie.
Why would you do that?
Okay, homie. You are an idiot. You are an idiot, okay?
Okay.
You're a moron.
He's a balmy for low.
You are stupid. All right? You are stupid because ain't no woman worth millions of dollars. You are a part of the team. You can get millions of dollars, and you got cut because you did something that's stupid. You couldn't wait 6 months. You could whatever a little. What? Oh my god!
Exactly. It's not like that girl's gonna walk away from you. And even if she walks away from you, there's another girl right in the corner waiting. But now that's all gone because you've done such a stupid thing.
Let's see. I'm giving up to the Tissa. I don't believe that's what she's saying. Again, the link was right there. I can't understand how she may have not thought it's a big deal. America is so oversexed. People are desensitized. The industry pushes women to promote sex because it sells. Yeah, men and women alike enjoy this type of content, whether public or private. This is the new culture we're living in. Music is about expression. What they live and what they experience is their reality, no different than male rappers glorifying the streets. It's all they know. People can relate, and which is why music like this will continue to be mainstream. Correct. Music will be mainstream, and that's why my music will never be mainstream, because I don't do songs like that.
I was yeah.
And I don't
I
listen,
get that.
and I don't even listen to mainstream music no more. I
Yeah.
literally, I have not listened to radio. Holy crap!
Now,
I have,
yeah. Now, now I completely agree with that. But you look at it in a different way. Um, that's actually telling you what's going on with the society right now.
exactly. And again, that goes
It's a,
to,
that
and
is
I'm
a
not,
telling thing.
yeah, and I'm the male rappers, the gangster rap, not a part of it. I don't talk about it like that either. I'm saying that same thing too. I have not listened to mainstream music in like years. If I listen to the radio, is that a something that's going on locally because of some news or whatever, or I listen to underground rap. I mean underground rap, the raps that they don't do this nonsense, but people who like me who not mainstream and hear some good music out there. Shout out like Watsky and Perels and Pirelli and Bass and J Skis and all these other cats. They talk about stuff that ain't gotta be all this stuff. I don't think and that's why these young boys try to emulate these guys selling drugs, doing all this stuff, and then when you find
Yeah,
out
but
again,
they
they
get
don't.
shocked.
Thank you. Like I said, the same thing with the women. Like what Cardi did, she got lucky. Other women tried, they got killed. Other kids who try to do the gangster thing, they got killed too. Tyshawn Lee didn't have to do nothing with that, but because his father did that, Tyshawn Lee, 7 years old, got shot in the chest. Retaliation because of his father. Little boy got shot in the chest because of that. Don't believe, and you said don't believe what I don't believe that's what she's saying. Depending on who you're talking about with what she's saying, because again, I'm going from what I'm going for what I'm going from what Tiny said after the interview when she said she said, hey, be proud to be a third baby mama. Literally, that's what Tiny said. I'm not making it up. Not to be married, because she said there that her mom still could get married, but then Tiny changed her words. She said, I'm proud of her. She want to be a baby mama. Go look at me. I'm a sexual third baby mom. I'm like, what? You're supposed to be a wife and whatever. I know disrespect to Tessa and anybody else who think like this. I never understand. Look, just like I call out the dude right there for being an idiot. I don't understand this. I'm not saying this to you, Tess, like that, please, because I would love to have you on, because I want to understand this. I was talking to my female coworker today, and she was explaining stuff. She said, I can't explain it. It just don't, because I was trying to understand certain things that women do. If a black guy does something stupid, like that dude did, like I just showed, he's stupid. I'm not defending him. I'm not defending Future. Except, like I said, the part that when Sierra did that thing, I was like, that's the only part of that I defend. But I don't defend Future's lifestyle where he's did. She knew what she was getting. She knew who she was sleeping with before the time. And then you're gonna use that same thing to get the child away from him. That's kind of unfair. But I never understand the whole I got to get women. I gotta back up women like if something like that. I don't get that. Like I don't. If a dude do something stupid, he does something stupid. I'm not backing him up. Just ain't. I had a friend named Ty, and she was saying stuff. We laughed because we went back and forth about the whole hair thing. Because we was talking and whatever to see where we were going, whatever. And she's like, "Well, maybe that's what make a person." I said, "If that makes you happy, okay, you pay for it. I guess I play video games and stuff like that, but I don't put stuff on me like whatever. I rather again, and also to the women, to white women and black women, really, what is up with the fake eyelashes? They look cartoonish. Stop it.
Oh,
it looks horrible. I've never, ever seen any dude that says, "Oh my gosh, she got great eyelashes. I want to have sex with her." Never.
No.
Everybody always say it looks funny. It looks weird. It looks like a clown, like he's a clown show.
I'm a person who's attracted to certain eye shapes, but man, those eyelashes makes it look.
I never seen it. It looks horrible. It's a bad look. At least that's worse because it's so fake. You can see it. Weave is weave, but so fake. So me and her was going back and forth, and she had her natural hair and everything, and she's like, "Oh, well, You have it's like, what if that's, I said again, it's her money. She want to do what it is. It's just that I don't find that attractive. Well, you can't tell. And me and her running for a couple months going by. You can't tell if she has weave on or whatever. I said, yes, I can.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
you can.
yes, I can. If you think you hide it, I've been around women too much in my life, from family and everything else. I've seen it, and I told her the secret about how to find if they have that. And I also talked to doctors, female doctors who do hair transplant and stuff like that. And then two things they said. Number one was weave and perms are what basically pull out women hair, black women hair. Weave and perms. That's what pull out that the hair. That's why you guys have no edges. But I'm just saying that's just a little crazy. But homeboy did say that stupid thing that dude did though. That's stupid. You threw $1 million to have sex with a woman, and you know she was a gold digger. Now I bet you she ain't gonna be seeing him now that he ain't got a job.
Exactly.
Jeez, dude, you crazy. You're crazy. I ain't doing that for no female. I am never gonna put a value in a woman or whatever. I had my little stories, and holy crap, women think, nope. So that was Facebook, and again, thank you, Tissa, for thing. Hopefully, you join into future shows and everything, and hope you enjoy yourself, because I heard that with your husband you guys are taking a break. Enjoy it, have fun, have more fun than me, because I'm working. But that's from Facebook. I don't see that on YouTube. So let's go to our usual. All right, Tempo. Let's go to chat. What up, Tempo FM Live? What's going on, guys? Let us look at the chat.
Let's all go crazy here.
Okay. Brenton Solomon from UK. Athletically gifted and mentally stunned. I'm willing to bet that
That is so true.
I'm willing to bet you that same chick that he was trying to get with won't even be interested anymore that he's lost his contract. That's exactly what I just said.
Yep.
Exactly what I just said.
You say great minds think alike?
It's just crazy. All right, so we have some of these names are hard to predict. I see where in Germany. Man, this is a crazy story. Had to fight to get to the NFL, and he lost it over some viscous snake head.
Oh,
I wonder if a man. I wonder if he had a man as a mentor. Shaking my head. Nope.
You know what? That's a good question, and I think the answer is. You probably know what the answer is.
Yep. Derek Lacey from UK. Bruh, you work your ass off to become undrafted free agent just to fumble his opportunity to be behind someone. Wow. Slap on head emoji.
Yep, that's the greatest fumble, and it's not even the playoffs yet.
Shaya Shuk from Portugal. He threw his career away for this. You can't tell me he's going to be the type to have 5 baby mamas. I could hang with this dude to keep their sexual urges in check. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Yep, that's what it is. James Hightower. She's the daughter of 2 millionaire parents, and she's out having a child by a struggling rapper. She'll end up a single mom real soon. Well, we have 2 other women before that. I'm just saying.
Is there a trend going on here?
Penny Denny from UK. Selfish and self-centered. Poor baby just selfish and self-centered. The poor baby is just an accessory. I don't know.
Yeah, that harsh but true.
Because in some cases, women use, not all, please, not all women, but there are a lot of these women who are that they use their sexuality to do this stuff. They think showing that, hey, I had a child, so somebody slept with me shows that I have value. That's not good either.
That is, oh.
That is not good either. So, because this is basically Ti Tiny's daughter, because as Dole Bunny from Germany, notice Ti won't allow his daughters Deja and Eris to follow in her footsteps. I don't really watch this show, but I do remember the time when Ti checked to see if their Heinemann was still there, and feminists got all uproar. Like,
Wow.
I was like, yeah, so it's his daughters, and he want to make sure they're protected. That's a
And they
good
made the
father.
right choice.
I know, right? Billy Bryant from UK. Her logic is all screwed up. How is marriage more commitment than motherhood? Being a parent is for life. Hopefully, marriage could be for life too. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. James Wright from Germany. Now, when he moves on to another woman that is ready for marriage, he will be the bad guy for waiting to do the right thing. I can't take them seriously anymore. I'm not Tillman David from UK. I'm not mentally able to raise a child. That's why I don't have any. Okay? I'm mentally whatever. I think you better be prepared for stuff. That's the way I look at it. Have a job, have something going, and do not have a job, have something going before you have children. And to be honest, I've always said, because I see people talk about this, majority of kids in this world are born through lust, not love. Okay?
Yep.
So let's be honest about this. Most kids are born through lust. Shout outs for the ladies out there and the men out there who love each other so much that they talk and have a conversation and say, I want to have a child. That's something I've done with any female I've dated. I've talked about having a child before any sex even gets sparked. And that's why I've never had unprotected sex. And I make sure, because I can tell you this from a guy's perspective. I've never heard a female ever talk about, it's all in the guy. Oh, you have a condom, whatever. Okay, you have a condom, female condom. Nope, never seen that. Never seen that.
Oh, of course you can't see that, because it's from the inside.
Yeah, smart ass, stop. Stop. Ty Goach from UK. Exactly why T.I. is the wrong voice for black people. He can't even keep his house in check. That's a little different. I wouldn't say that in that regard, because that's not his biological daughter. So I get that.
He's trying. I'll
His
give him
daughter,
that.
yeah, his daughters, he does. She doesn't want to get married at 24, but she doesn't mind having a baby at 24 years. This reason is upside down.
Yeah, I was about to say that's kind of reverse, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is.
But
reverse.
hey, the world is upside down. That's what's going on.
Pat Gerard from Germany. Aunt Jemima is considered offensive, while this 2 cent trick celebrity is. Oh wow! Okay. Wow. This is a reason. Okay.
But
Jenny Tidor.
you know what? I understand the sentiment.
Yep. Jenny Tidor from Spain. Feminists these days mean discarding all things feminine and embrace only qualities of terrible men. Maybe half and half. I mean, again, look, when it's funny because I have a video of one of the original people who wanted to do feminist and everything. She's an old person now. I think I don't know. I think she's still alive. You know, like who got some of the stuff passed, whatever. But she's like, we achieved our goals, but then people took it to the next level, and right now we're breaking down the same goals we tried to achieve. That's her words. I have no problem for equal rights for men and women. If that's because there's some in paternity cases and court cases, I would like some rights for men in that one. Because that is definitely not equal. But again, if you work as I showed a video of Herman Cain, prove them wrong. If you work hard, if a woman works harder than me, she should get more money than me. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. If I'm gonna date somebody right now and a woman makes more money than me, I don't care if she makes more money than me. Well, you know.
Yep, I don't care either.
I don't care. As long as we get things done, the bills are paid, we're happy, we're living our alma life, I'm all right. I am good.
I'm like, as long as she has integrity.
Yeah. Yep. I remember when female artists like the Carter family, Aretha Franklin made music. Yeah, it wasn't trash. It was actually beautiful music with beautiful voices. Noble Grange from Germany. That is true. Now, again, we have beautiful, like I said, Janelle Monáe, she has a beautiful voice. She just have certain things, but she has a beautiful voice. There are a lot of women who does have a beautiful voice. I think, what's that? I don't listen to the song that much, but she have a voice. The one who always gets herself because she's looking for attention. Just like with the state of Cardi. Lizzo. That's it. I think she has a beautiful voice. Same thing with Deja kind of whatever. The problem is though, they use their body, which some don't have bodies to do that, but they use their body to get the attention. And like Tessa said, I agree. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. What I never look at this. I am attracted to Lauryn Hill because she of her natural beauty. That's one. But still, I love her because her rhymes was good. Her singing was crazy on point. That's why I respect Lauryn Hill. Hell, the same thing was I'm not super attracted to Missy Elliott, but I love her rhymes and stuff.
Yeah, same here.
She did it. She had her sexual stuff, but she didn't flaunt her body out to be that. She did
It wasn't 24/7 with her.
Yeah, and she did have some good rhymes. She can rhyme. And to the female rappers out there who can rhyme, big ups to y'all. I remember listening to Azalea. I'm not Azalea Banks, sorry, because she's crazy. Not her. Azalea. I remember hearing her before she became mainstream, before she became thing. Her rhymes were pretty good. And then she became mainstream and then she started selling the sex stuff. I was like, why? Your stuff was good. For you said from Germany, your face perfectly captured how he feels inside with all the crap talking about. I can't relate. Fritz Swassing, boy, Germany, from Germany, Swassener, CH Swan. I can't pronounce it. I'm not gonna lie. SCHNAUZER. Schwanzer. I apologize if I pronounced the name wrong, sir. That woman is trying to talk about respect and can't resemble a coherent English language sentence. Actually, I have now heard 4-year-olds that have more better speaking than these girls. Okay?
Not wrong.
Nope. It is. Thomas Cook from England. It's not easy to become a Christian teenager during these times. Lord, give me the strength. Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
So
that is true.
I give you that one, dude. You're correct. It's hard to be an individual, And if you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, if you're a religious person and you have integrity, that's hard. Example, Eli Omar, supposed to be a righteous Muslim, but sleeping,
No, but
go with other people, sleep with a man who's married, and yeah, not morally a person I want to follow, but she, prays to Allah, but you defile it by doing that. Again, if she was back in Somalia and everything, she would have been stoned to that.
stoned to death.
She would have been stoned to that. That's for sure. Rodman Tillman from Germany. So many young black males lack the self-control, and largely due to the fact that they didn't have a strong, responsible father or male role models in their lives growing up. They tend to give an overly emotional, non-logic thinking, unaccountable, like the women that raised them. I'm sure he still does not think that he did anything wrong and blames the team for the unfair treatment. Lou Williams of the LA Clippers complained about the NBA suspending him for being caught in a strip club in Atlanta. He was supposed to attend a family matter and return home. Really?
You're
Because
kidding.
I'm not following the sports because I don't care for the sports no more like that. And returned to the bubble. According to him, he was getting wings from this favorite restaurant while getting a lap dance in a pandemic. He ain't doing
Exactly.
he ain't doing nothing wrong. Shaking my head.
You know what? I am wondering. Can I have some drumsticks and legs with a side of lap dance? I'm getting all the legs today.
I got you.
I'm like, wow,
That
wait
is
a minute.
so
Wait.
weird.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. There's a certain club like that serves chicken.
What do you want? Strip club, Roscoe's and chicken, waffles and chicken. That's what you want.
Now, no, I don't want it, but I wouldn't be surprised there exists.
Darren Ford from Portugal. Yeah, let me risk getting cut and potentially losing $1 million for one night. I can't say that one. I ain't gonna say that really live, sir. But I agree. I agree. I really do agree. Cheryl Webb from Sweden. You can either be a slave to sex or desire, or you can control it. Which would you rather have, slavery or control? No way to put it. I get
Control.
it. I get that.
Let me choose my self-restraint.
Mm-hmm.
But then others would see it as a chain and balls wrapped around the leg, and they say it's prison.
Yeah. Okay. Kimi Konosh from Poland. It got less to do with it got, because I'm trying to go around the word. Okay, it got less to do with pulsing viscosity and more to do with I want to do what I want to do damn the rules. The modern athlete is generally and specifically entitled, if he has his upside, spoiled and give a pass and allowed to skate due to his talent. They get to use their way until the time so they could when you okay, they get to have their way because they have the talent, and when they don't get their way, everybody's against them. True.
Mm-hmm.
You're right there. Anna from Germany. I would condemn him, but he is still in his early 20s. and they don't think about the consequences. I got something to say about that, but I'll keep on going. If he's good enough, he can get away and try out to another team. If he does get into the NFL again, he won't repeat it.
If he's
Mm, mm.
uh,
If the XFL is to gain momentum again, they can have a career. But yes, he should have not taken the risk. Okay, Anna, I'll say this. Let me. I want to go to two of the things you said right there. He's in his 20s. You're right.
yeah, you get another chance.
He could get another chance. You're correct on that. But the consequences, yeah, that's you should have been thinking about that. I left my as a saying I did. I left my mom's house when I was 16 years old. Never went back. Why? Because I know once I left her house, I'm on my own.
Oh, yep.
I'm on my own. I got to defend for myself, and I know the consequences. I know the consequences when I was 16 because I was on my own. Sorry. One, two. You're correct. That if he's good enough, he can get back in the NFL, and that is true. He can, but you say he won't repeat it.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Chad Ochocinco. I could tell you that. I could tell you many. And I could tell you many other NFL and basketball player and baseball players who got back in and made stupid mistakes again.
The very same thing that they've done before.
That goes back to the person I read before. Who was that? I want to make sure. Kimiko Kanush, when she said, you could either be slave to the sexual desire or you can control it. Which one would you rather be, slave or sex? That's she puts it in the right way, Anna. So I agree with that.
Yeah, the choice you make.
Yep. Oh wow, this is funny right here. You know, can I just catch on to it? He disguised her as an NFL player. How does she look?
No, you know what? That just reminded me about that scary movie scene.
Oh my goodness!
I can't say it. Well, I can't describe it.
Yep. Jason Mann from Sweden. About the girl with the crazy tattoo. Some women are there. Nobody and said nobody. Some beautiful women are there. Says nobody. Okay, I wouldn't. That's kind of cold. I wouldn't say it like that, sir. That's kind of cool. Feminism isn't empowering women. 50 years ago, it was. Now, feminism is war against value and destroying men. Jake Cutler from you sound like a football player. That is that. And if it is, thank you for this because your ex-wife is doing you bad too. But from London. Mark Spector from London. How does she have to tell? Why does she have to yell and cuss whenever she says something? Well, they say that's what Tripp said. Every word is cursing. Say something. Is her voice a permanent state of yelling? I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna keep it whatever.
No, I'm going to say, yeah, some voices has higher tones than others, and yeah, some sound like they're yelling even though they're not. It is what it is.
I highly doubt feminists from the 1920s to 1960s would have found this kind of song empowering and progressive. The point about it is true. That's why I brought up the other female I just talked about. She doesn't.
Yep.
Or basically, what Suzanne Hoff Summers. She don't believe in that, and she's a feminist too from the early times, and she don't believe in this stuff. She flips. She's like, we're destroying our young men. Susan F. Summers is a clinical psychologist, and I've listened to a lot of her videos, and it is, oh my God, she is so good. Morty A's from Egypt. Shout outs to my Egypt brothers out there. Hi, here you go. I got
Hey.
one from that. The only thing that was going through my mind as these ladies were speaking was, they sing? Huh? Can they even speak English? Huh? Hey, not gonna say I'm the best either, but yep, just weird in that. Emika Just from Germany. She doesn't want to marry him because she feels she can't get someone. She'll get someone better. Unfortunately, she is a baby mama, and men are running away from baby mamas.
Yeah. Apparently, not enough of them are running away.
I know, right? And she'll probably Custo. Good grief. Custo de Leon from Portugal. She'll play for somebody else to raise her kids like a nanny. Maybe. I'm not. That's not
They
my
still
thing.
got the money for it.
She got the money for it, yeah. Lily Sand from Germany. So her mother definition of doing great is find a rapper to marry who you are financially dependent on and always cheats on you. Interesting. I guess she can teach her daughter the importance of having a healthy, loving relationship because she never had one herself. Sad. Again, and Tiny cheated on Ti too. So it's a cabal of drama. The cabal of drama in that.
Cabal.
It's a cabal of drama. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Shortly, Chris Delane from Germany. Shorty is okay. That's not how you spell shorty, because that's why I didn't catch on when he was like shorty, like the slang. No, because he spelled it. I think maybe it's a typo. It's a typo. Shorty is knocked up on the door. A world of hurt. She's free to get on. She's free to get into. Okay, maybe you can't speak English. Sorry, I can't read that. That's not a tangible stuff there, sir. I apologize for that.
Hey, at least he was trying.
Yep. And it's because it's because he's a scrub. He had this been Aaron Rodgers or Squan Bailey, they still would have their contracts. That is so true. I'm not gonna deny that. That is so true.
Yep.
He should have made some moves in NFL first. Who needs to struggle with a player who's thirsty for poo nanny? They knew he wasn't strong enough. Wow.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. It is. That's a good one. Logic. Logic. I think it's Lasagne Bayuf from Poland. Actually, no, VJJ over a contract. What is the mindset? That is just what it is. What is the mindset?
I think there was no mindset.
I wonder if that punani was worth it. No, the answer was no. Never was no. That's why I said don't value no women. This is Kahana dad from Germany. No, it wasn't worth it. That's why I said, as for guys, don't put value in it, and for women, don't put value in a dick either. Don't be dick thinking. Both sides. It's not good. It's not good. If you're gonna be in a relationship and talk about sex, because casual sex, of course, could be. And I always keep when people talk about this thing, casual sex to have a child. How about STDs? How about AIDS, HIV?
Even syphilis.
Yeah, there's other things too. Don't have unprotected sex nowhere. Jeez. But I died. You guys said, oh. Zemali Kain from Portugal. Can someone explain why? Okay, this is up. Can someone explain why he was cut? That seems pretty serious for trying to get laid. Well, what happened was, sir, I think you figure it is COVID. They want to have no people in this bubble, so you ain't supposed to have nobody except for the players and the team managers and everybody in there. And they want to make sure that COVID doesn't get inside of the bubble. Well, he got cut because that's something serious, so they could make money. And he brought somebody in who never got tested. That's why he got cut.
Yeah, and on
And
top of that, she's basically she's not authorized to be there.
and I'm guarantee you that was not no girlfriend or nothing. That was just a side chick.
Yeah.
Johnny Williams, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yes. Yes.
From UK, Pero Perlex from France. Thirsty much? Yep, that is correct.
No
Oh,
arguments there.
I wish I had the sound clip for this one. Tayo Brown from France. He was using the small brain. It kill your brain cells, son. It kill your brain cells. Oh my goodness. Sano Jack from UK. Don't fall for the thirst trap. Hold your frame. Hold your fame. Yeah.
Yes.
Kitiana J from Germany. Don't let your mind be controlled by WAP. Bring it all circle. You're right. Exactly. Exactly. I think I'll leave this as the last comment from. You got many more. Temporary from. Thank you guys for giving me all these comments. Really, because we have about 700 people watching on that, 3 people on YouTube, and 5 people on Facebook. Hey, guys, if like I said, hopefully you always check the replays and everything on YouTube or Project Open Mic on YouTube if you want to catch up on this. And hopefully if we get to the point where I could start sharing the things, but I'll get with Mentorels from France. Basically France must be just listening now. It's early morning for you guys. Ain't no WAP. Ain't no WAP in the world worth this. Shaking my head. Men, stay focused and never let this viscosity come between you and your passion. I really wonder if she's going to visit him now that he don't have a job. Nope.
Nope.
You are correct. You are correct, sir.
Correct. I give you 2 thumbs up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him 2 thumbs up because it seems like the title of Cardi B's song was actually used in a sentence.
Oh my goodness, we had so much fun tonight. Thank you guys for joining us in here. Oh man, thank you all for joining us with this because this was crazy. This is the most we have on the Tempo FM. We've to get close to the Sam Gordon thing. Again, you guys could, if anybody would join in late, because like I said, France for some reason started to pick up now. You guys could go to of course, Project Open Mic on YouTube and catch the replay and add comments to there. Hey, we have done there. Put some comments in there. Help us out. Basically, what I want to do right now is try to get more subscribers on YouTube. I have 23 right now, so I could build it up so I could put this on podcasts like Spotify, Apple. Hell, if Cardi could put her vulgar stuff on Apple Music, why I can't do that? Mine is more at least a little bit more coherent, and and also we will teach stuff. And we'll have some females to balance this out because I don't want to just be men all the time, of course, but have different opinions and everything. That's what it's called, Project Open Mic. So again, how things going like that. But I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. I mean, this is the first one that we went this long. This is the first time we went this long. So thank you. This was a good talk. Thank you, of course. It is that was good. I am happy I have you guys have it on that. So it's good to have you guys joining in with us, the side chat. And we do this basically Fridays, sometime maybe a Saturday if things go, because it's more fluid in certain things. But I just want to thank the great man who always joins me and keep me laughing. Trip, thank you for joining me.
My pleasure. But I give thanks to the viewers out there.
Yep.
Gives us their discussion.
Yep. And again, you guys could catch Project Open Mic. Of course, when I get a chance, I will set this up on an official website back when I'm going to start working back on again, t3records.com, so we could have stuff for that. But for now, like I said, if you want to contact us, Project Open Mic T3 @gmail.com, Instagram at Project Open Mic, Twitter at Project Open Mic, YouTube at Project Open Mic, and again, we'll work on the other stuff to be added on, which is Library and BitChute, and maybe Parler. We'll work on all that stuff to get there. But hey, thank y'all for joining us. And again, let me know what's going on. You all could join in anytime. Just contact us there. We can send you a link and you can join in the conversation. But again, thanks to chat out there from YouTube to Facebook to Tempo FM. You guys are great. Thank you for giving me and Trip an audience on the side chat as usual. It is basically it's Saturday morning for most people in Europe. So I hope you have a good day. For the rest of people in the West Coast and up, it's Friday night. Enjoy yourself. Have a lovely weekend.
Good evening.
Have a lovely weekend with everybody. Anything else you want to say, Trip?
I'd say stay safe out there and try not to have your mind blown. We already had enough of those.
Exactly. Oh man. So you guys want to have, like I said, Song's Game Over is over. This is the end of it. So thank you for joining me and Trip. Wish you guys a good night. Be safe. Take care. Have a good weekend. And hit you on the next round of the side chat sometime next week. Same time, same bad time, same bad channel, right, Trip?
Right so.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye and have a good night.